Welcome to Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering. These guys are off to a blazing fast start before I even got the camera rolling. We have a Chancellor of the Annex on board. And on the other side, we've got a Dark Depths. These names are wrong. We've got Dark Depths along with Urborg. And now a Chancellor is chipping away at the life total during the end step crop rotation. Going to be able to grab a Thespian stage and make a 20/20 on the following turn, unless there's a ESG. Team Supremo. I think it might be Teemo Supremo. This is the ELD Team Trio Open. Snowbalk Beep. I believe that name was a typo from the lists. And now Wasteland. The 20/20 going to be able to be made during the end step. And Teemo Supremo going to need another body. ASAP. 12 life to play with. Going to need like an Entomb, Reanimate. Something that can stand in the way. Got a Merit Lage coming down. Send him for 20. Got a Chump Block. Snowball Beep. Just seeing that it actually has flying. And now Entomb, in response to this Inquisition, Archon. Not a Valor's Reach. What is that? Has a ETB and leaves the battlefield of exiling a permanent. Inquisition gets nothing. And we'll see if a Reanimate spell comes off the top of the deck. It is not, and we are on to game number 2. Trying to think of the name of the Angel of Despair upgrade. It's from Theros. You can let me know in the comments. It might come back to me as we are covering this match. This is a couple of very quick decks. Gonna check and see if this is the Team Unified on March 1st. Seems like a long time ago now, in the middle of the social distancing step of this pandemic. Getting out to the shop to do these videos. The shop is closed. Making some improvements here while isolated. And I guess at the end of all of this, the shop will be in a better state, organizing our singles, kind of improving the layout, and very much looking forward to sitting back at the table with you guys. The beginning of April here. Looks like it's going to be sometime in May at the earliest. And this was the last good-sized event that we had here. We do have a big backlog of videos, so be sure to check out the channel every day for the latest video. We should be able to make it through this entire pandemic with the backlog of mostly open series events at this point, I believe. We got some vintage, modern, team trio, pauper, legacy. A couple of weeklies got caught back in December. So we've got footage dating back to October that we can tap on. We did a ton of events in December and actually didn't do any additional commentary during that time, so I ended up with a backlog, and it kind of works out. Be able to cover all sorts of stuff for you guys while you are social distancing. Merit Lage decks come in all sorts of flavors. It looks like he's actually got Elvish Reclaimer in there, so looks like a Turbo Depths variant. Last game, all we saw was black. There are Tin Fins is probably one of my favorites. There's also a Tendrils version. And right off the bat here, Teemo Supremo leading out with an Entomb. For Gristlebrand. He is the reason to play the deck, drawing 7 for 7 life, a incredibly good deal. Lotus Petal, and now Reanimate, no response from Depths. Means Teemo Supremo going to be able to draw 7 and go to discard. Oh, and doesn't do that. Okay. I'm a little surprised at that. I feel like the line there is draw 7, potentially draw Unmask, or Lotus Petal with some discard. That is a surprising play. We'll see how this works out. A turn 1/7/7 often just going to be good enough on its own. But still a very strong hand from Turbo Depths could undo this in a hurry. Gristlebrand incredibly potent, but I mean he's no match in combat for a 2020. Thoughtseize here now. And a Stronghold Gambit being taken, leaving just a Marsh Flats in hand. Bayou for Elvish Reclaimer. And this looking a little slow. Let's see here. He's going to be able to go get a Karakas tapped, then eventually untap it. Drawing 7. Yeah, 8 and 7 is 15. Teemo Supremo sitting at 5 life with 9 cards in hand now. Marsh Flats, card for turn, plus 7 new ones. Able to swing in for 7. And he can go back to that well if he wants. If he doesn't have an acceptable line, he's going to fetch down to 11. Do need to be a little mindful of the Elvish Reclaimer cracking back. It does get 3 power if things somehow don't work out here. And Faithless Looting. Discarding a land and a Chancellor. And we've got Dark Ritual Animate, bringing back this Chancellor. Going to tax all of the spells that Depths attempts to play. Snowball Beep. Has the Dark Depths in hand. Looks like it's going to be a little too slow. You need like a Vampire Hex Mage, but you also need 3 mana to cast it. Looks like this Chancellor may have cut off any lines for Team Snow to get back into it. It's got the Hex Mage in hand. Facing down Lethal, trying to see if there's any possible way out of this, and it doesn't look like there's going to be. If he had that Hex Mage in hand, he may be kicking himself. Could have had a turn 1 Hex Mage, turn 2 Dark Depths. And he is going to scoop it up. Reanimator taking that one down in 2 quick games. A nice change of pace from yesterday's video. That is all for this one, but don't worry, there is a lot more. You can check out our older videos, and we're always putting out new videos from ELD's Time Vault Games in Bellingham, Massachusetts. If you want to help the channel, of course, you can like, subscribe, share, tap that notification bell so you can know the next time our new videos come out. Thanks for watching.